So every single time, fortunately that said, every time you start off in a place like this, there's usually weapons around somewhere nearby, so it's not really that big of a deal. But oh, I gotta say, John Hammond must have been a big Deagle fan, because you come across so many Desert Eagles. Like, that's pretty much the most common handgun in this game. There's a number of guns in this game, but
7, 5, 4.
Yeah, there's a number of guns in this game, but surprisingly, a good number of them you're gonna find is the Desert Eagle. So yeah, I guess John Hammond and Magnum Research must have had a big deal going on.
An idea brought me awake one morning in New York. I almost didn't write it down.
And before you ask, yes, you're going to hear John Hammond talk throughout this entire game. I think you can turn it off, but it does explain a few things, so it's probably best I don't, as far as plot is concerned.
The blood holds DNA, a tiny spiral of genetic code. Abracadabra.
4 bullets.
What the? Where you come from?
2, 1. That's it.
Oh. Yeah, you gotta be cautious in this game. Yeah, and as you can see, it's not like any kind of generic dinosaur shooter. This isn't even Dino Crisis or anything like that. So it takes a lot of patience, so it's kind of like gotta be a little more on your toes on this one. And since I'm doing this narration, I'm not going to be...
Sunlight angled down through the dusty air in Norman's office, and I leaned against a solid oak table as I outlined my plans for international genetic technologies.
6 left.
Alright, a revolver.
Sunlight angled down through the dusty air in Norman's office, and I leaned against a solid oak table as I outlined my plans for international genetic technologies.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Alright. Alright. Like I said, you're going to be doing this a lot through this game. Come on. Come on, and you what? I mean, I know there's not really any benefit for you for getting this, but come on. Okay, there we go. Come on. Oh, crap. Will you grab the freaking thing already? God. Let's just speed this up. Alright, you jerk. Let's do this. Where are you? There you are. Oh, there was another deagle right there. Of course there was.
5.
Oh, ha! After that time.
4 bullets.
Freaking jerk. Okay.
8 left.
In this game, you're gonna take the gun with the most ammo. Trust me. If you... Now the real question is how did it get there? I do not know.
7 shots.
Moving on. Yeah, and you can only hold 2 weapons. Like, you hold one between your arms / back, and that's pretty much all you got going for you. And you have to be holding one if you have both weapons. Both, I guess we'll say slots, I don't know. Yeah, you just work with it. You just deal with him. Don't bother with me. Let me do my thing, and you can eat him. Or he can kill you guys, whichever one happens. Okay. Otherwise...
I rode south along the coast. Bus stationed in the early morning. Eating vending machine food in the fluorescent light. Stepping out of the bus in Mexico City. I shouldered my knapsack. Felt the heat wash over me. It was good to be alone. To be nobody for a while.
Okay.
A phone. Oh, thank God.
switchboard is temporarily unattended. Please contact your supervisor. La computadora principal está temporalmente fuera de servicio. Por favor, contacte a su supervisor.
Nah,
8
you're right.
left. Seven, 6, 5.
That was terrible. Like the gun was like tilted slightly to the... Yeah, aiming in this game is hard, like I said. Saying you're typical first-person shooters, my friends. Not at all. Alright, what do we got here? Fireplace. If I remember correctly, there's not really much here. I can't remember what you're looking for, what you're supposed to find here. Supposed to find something here, though. Yeah. Come on! Really? Getting stuck in the dumbest... This game is broken. But everybody knows that. At least people are aware of this. Come on! Thank you. Jeez. Little dinosaur pins, I guess. Okay, so that was all a waste of time. What do we got in here? Main house. Well, in this area anyway. Nothing in there. Okay. Whew.
About 20.
Alright. Okay. So let's... So at least I got something. Now, could have sworn there was something else though. I thought there was like... I don't remember if there was a key or something. I could have sworn there was something else there. Whatever, I'll take what I can get. Actually, can I throw rocks?
About 20.
Alright, let's move this over here.
Looks like 20.
Alright. Alright, get... And... let's do us both a favor and pick up the
Looks like
freaking
20.
rifle. One thing you can do in this game that I do like, I forgot to see if I can do it again. I don't know if I can do it here. I'm gonna try though. Is you can like drop things on them and kill them. Yes, you can crush them if it is applicable. I mean, it will at least at the very minimum hurt them. Like it may won't necessarily kill them, but there are times. But I have pulled it off. But obviously that didn't work. What happened to my rifle? That was when I dropped it, man. If I dropped it, at least be on the other side, 'cause I don't really feel like going back. Oh well.
3 shots. 2.
Really good shot if I say so myself. Alright. Alright.
Looks like 7.
Yeah, the rifle must have dropped or something.
6. 5.
Shut up. That was a waste of ammo. I don't know if I can. I don't know how many 12 gauge shotgun shells are available on this island, but it gives me a feeling it's not going to be enough. P228 or something. Alright, I don't think it's H and K. It's definitely not that. Okay, moving on.
A lost world is a sort of
Brano,
scientific myth,
raptor,
an evolutionary scenario in which an ecosystem is isolated and preserved. The rest of the world changes, leaving a tiny, fragile pocket where ancient species survive.
Yada, yada, yada.
Was she hearing these voices in her head or something? Okay, I took care of that. Moving on. And I think about it, I think this is like one of the very few Jurassic Park games where you actually kill the dinosaurs. There's not too many of those. They always, like in most games, it's always a Trent gun, or they try to encourage it. Like the Lost World game on Genesis, I remember. You actually do have a lethal weapon, a machine gun, but as well as a shotgun. But you get like extra. You get like a bonus or like these dino tokens or something if you use non-lethal force.
In the winter, we began building the supports for the elevated transit system that would unify the island. Concrete towers rose through the jungle canopy.
Okay. Hey Raptor, dude, go out to the Brano. It's a short trip. Okay. All right, a Barrett, 50 caliber sniper rifle.
Around 10.
And I remember how hard this thing was to use now. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
About half a clip.
It's a magazine! Good God. Yeah. And people just don't know the difference between clips and magazines. For some reason, it's always gonna drive me nuts. Don't know why. Maybe it's because they're very distinctly different, and yet for some reason everyone still gets confused with the difference between a clip and a magazine. Do you guys use this thing on? No, okay.
It's half gone.
Okay, now we're doing this again.
Coming up.
What the? I would have said the game glitched, but I don't think it did. Or unless it... I don't know.
About 20.
Okay, let's go. Of course, all the rocks are over here. Why wouldn't they be? Quick question, who set this up? Like, who actually put these boxes like this? And I mean, who at InGen thought this would be a funny idea? Said, hey, you know what would be a cool idea?
A lost world is a sort of scientific myth, an evolutionary scenario in which an ecosystem is isolated and preserved. The rest of the world changes, leaving a tiny, fragile pocket where ancient species survive.
Yada, yada, yada.
Yeah, I guess it does confirm she's, like, hearing this somehow. Okay. And this is a... What the... I'll be honest, I actually don't recall this weapon.
Lindstrap guns, by the way, Swedish made, unbeatable for accuracy and rate of fire.
3, 2. Empty. Full clip.
It's a magazine! I have never experienced this before in the entire time I played this before. And I played this before and this never happened.
In the winter we began building the supports for the elevated transit system that would unify the island. Concrete towers rose through the jungle canopy.
10 shots.
Yep. Let me use the
Around 10.
Yeah, this thing is like impossible to use. I just...
Around 10.
I think it's just because of how big the box is, and it's just... And again, the sights for the most part work. It's just, as you can see, like, this is really tricky. You're pretty much just going to be doing this all the time.
8.
I got him. I imagine a 50 cal would do that. So, let's see what this will do against him. I'm actually really curious now. Oh. God, and got a really long arm. Come on.
Six. 4. 3.
Well, finally made him go down properly. Guess he needed to be hit with a 50 cal in order to make him die appropriately. But yeah, I don't remember ever using that gun before. Whatever it was. Maybe I have, and I just don't remember because I don't. But I know I can say this for sure. If I have, it was like maybe that one time and maybe another time later. But I just do not recall ever using that firearm before. Not in this game, anyway. I don't even know really know what it is. Okay, hit it this time.
Feels about half.
Okay, so half a mag. So, but for primus sake. I guess I don't get to keep my... I don't even care anymore. I just want to get through this at this point.
Wow. They certainly were serious about their monorail.
Yeah, so serious in fact it didn't even last. Oh man. Well, hopefully I won't run into too many things, because
1 shot left.
I don't have much left. Yeah, I don't recall dinosaurs, raptors or anything being able to go up here, so should be okay. Not a gun. Take my chances. Hopefully I won't need that one bullet. Okay. Alright, moving on. And yeah, like I said, I've explored around here when I first played through this. There's not that much to see, unfortunately. You'd think there would be, but there really isn't. Okay. Hey, get the stick, stupid. Ah. Okay. Uh-oh. We got lucky there. Okay, better luck, come on. Whew! Oh, hi! Yeah, lucked out there. Yeah, kind of a boring one. A little more shooting involved, but still kind of a boring level. There's no getting around that fact.